Setting goals is by far one of the most important things anyone who wishes to accomplish anything in life must do. Why is goal setting so important? In life, you are either part of somebody else's plan, or you are part of your plan. People who don't set goals tend to go with the wind and believe that life happens to them, or that whatever they have or don't have is due to a matter of luck. So, how do you set goals that you will actually feel motivated to achieve? Well, first, you should align your goals with your purpose. Do you find yourself setting beautiful and amazing goals, but somehow losing motivation to do them? You force yourself to push through, and from the outside this is the right thing to be achieving, but something in your heart doesn't feel like doing it. You are not motivated from within, and so you look for external motivators to keep you going. If this sounds like you, more than likely, the problem is not motivation, but instead, lack of alignment. There are two ways to set goals. The superficial and traditional way is setting goals based on what you think you should be doing or accomplishing. These goals work and are achievable, but these are also the goals you are likely to drop along the way, because they are not aligned with your purpose or higher self. You may not drop them, but you may get there and be like, oh, is this it? The feeling you were after and experience you were after were not delivered by this goal, because this goal was never in alignment in the first place. So, when you set your goals, go for your deepest dreams, desires, passions and calling. Don't let the voice inside your head tell you, it's impossible, it's too complicated, etc., because if you don't set that goal, you will never do what you were put on earth to do. Once you know what you want, implement SMART goals technique. Your goal must be clear and well defined. Vague or generalized goals are unhelpful because they don't provide sufficient direction. Remember, you need goals to show you the way. Make it as easy as you can to get where you want to go by defining precisely where you want to end up. Include precise amounts, dates, and so on in your goals so you can measure your degree of success. If your goal is simply defined as to reduce expenses, how will you know when you have been successful? Without a way to measure your success, you miss out on the celebration that comes with knowing you have actually achieved something. Your goals must have a deadline. Again, this means that you know when you can celebrate success. When you are working on a deadline, your sense of urgency increases and achievement will come that much quicker. The third step is to make an action plan. This step is often missed in the process of goal setting. You get so focused on the outcome that you forget to plan all of the steps that are needed along the way. By writing out the individual steps, and then crossing each one off as you complete it, you'll realize that you are making progress towards your ultimate goal. This is especially important if your goal is big and demanding, or long-term. Finally, keep going. Working towards our goals can sometimes be difficult and frustrating, so we need to persevere. If a step you're doing isn't working, think of something else you could try that still moves you forward, even a tiny bit. If you're struggling, ask people you know for their ideas on what you could do. They may help you see a different way. Thinking about different ways of reaching our goals makes it more likely we'll be successful. If you're really stuck, take a break and then reread the goal you wrote down when you started. If you need to adjust your goal, that's okay too. Then have another think about a small next step. Remember, goal setting will move you closer to your desired life, so make a decision today to start planning the life you want to live. I hope you have found any value in this video. Please don't forget to like it, share and subscribe to our channel.